some people may not be aware that a couple of years ago, when we were in drought period, the Victorian government introduced a policy about the replacement of essential water, which is defined by water that's required for domestic and stock use. I won't talk about it too much further. I'll show the 3-minute video and then take any questions after that. You may not be aware that the state government has a policy in place that allows for the replacement of essential water taken by firefighting agencies like CFA and Forest Fire Management Victoria. The water may be taken from dams or local storages during a fire emergency or in an ongoing event. The policy defines essential water as water that is required to sustain the health of affected residents or pets, along with the health and productivity of their stock and agriculture and horticultural crops, including permanent plantings and intensive industries. If essential water is taken from a property for firefighting purposes, the landowner can now easily take steps to claim that water back or have it replaced. Each CFA or Forest Fire Management tanker will have an envelope in their vehicle that contains courtesy cards, record sheets and simple instructions. Crew leaders will record the amount of water taken on the record sheet provided in the envelope and forward that information to the relevant fire agency, who will then liaise with the municipality or council. If an incident control centre is operating, the contact would be the operations officer at the ICC. If the agency or the landowner believes that water taken was essential, then they need to simply fill in the information required. Once the details are received and authorised by the ICC Ops Officer or the CFA RDO, the replacement of the water will be organised. Without these forms, including the details and verification of the amount taken, water cannot be replaced. Your local council area or municipality will then be responsible to arrange for the water to be replaced. Tanker crews need to advise the agency officer about the location and the amount of essential water that has been taken. A landowner can also download the essential water replacement form or contact their local municipality for the form. Completed forms can be emailed to bushfirerecovery@delp.vic.gov.au. You can find out more information by contacting your local CFA or Forest Fire Management District Office. So remember, it's government policy that essential water taken for firefighting purposes can be replaced if required by a landowner. CFA or Forest Fire Management crew leaders should keep a record of any water taken from a storage during a fire event. Details of what has been taken and how to claim that water back will be left with the landowner. For more information, contact your CFA or Forest Fire Management District Office. So in your readiness and response book, or commonly referred to as the Bible, there's some extra information in there about the policy, and each tanker now will have the documentation in either your overhead console or in the centre console. So it's a pretty critical thing that we're onto that and make sure that you fill out the required paperwork so that then if a farmer does want to claim water, that we've got some records to support it to then help them get that water back. Any questions about essential water? No, if you do have any, definitely have a look at your readiness and response plan.